Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's DAYYY Media coming at you with another video, and you know what time it is. It's time to bring on that boxing. Today we're going to be talking about Vergil Ortiz. Obviously, he came off that big stoppage win over Michael McKinson. Hit him in the body. That kind of was the story of the night. Vergil did get hit more than I'm used to seeing, and more than I'd like him to see. More than I'd like to see him get hit, especially for a guy that's so young. You kind of want to see a guy like Shakur or a guy like Devin Haney, where there are very few holes that you can kind of penetrate and kind of expose in him. But Vergil Ortiz does get hit more than I like. I'm a huge Vergil Ortiz fan. I watch every fight of his. It was a very impressive win. I always say if your worst performance was still ended in you winning by knockout, that's really saying something about the type of fighter you are. And Vergil Ortiz does have that killer instinct. Once he smells blood, he goes in for it all. He showed that against Michael McKinson. He showed that against Mo Hooker. He's in Mean Machine. He's fought pretty good opponents at 147. Maybe not at their highest points. Maybe because Mean Machine obviously was beat by Terrence Crawford already. Maybe not the same after that. There's always going to be talk about that kind of stuff, fighting guys in their primes, whatever the case may be. But in terms of Vergil Ortiz, next matchup, I really want to see a Keith Thurman fight, just because Keith Thurman's coming off that win over Mario Barrios, who was new to 147 pounds, coming off a defeat to Gervonta Davis at 140. It's a credible win. Mario Barrios, everyone said he was weight drained. They took the credit away from Tank and said that Mario Barrios was weight drained, so he should feel more comfortable at 147. Keith hurt him multiple times. His face was obviously showing, the results of getting hit by Keith Thurman. I almost said Keith Sherman. Keith Thurman, big blows from Keith Thurman. Obviously, it showed on his face after the fight, but also we have to remember that this is the second fight in a row that Keith Thurman has been hit to the body and hasn't reacted well. And we all know that when Vergil Ortiz hits you to the body, it's especially with a clean shot, he can hurt you with barely landing it on your just above the belt line. And if he lands it clean on Keith Thurman, I don't know if he's gonna get up. He was hurt by Manny. He was hurt by Mario Barrios, and Vergil Ortiz, a guy that's so hungry, lying in his prime, could give Keith Thurman problems. But Keith Thurman has that veteran, that veteran mindset. He always says, if you can beat me, beat me. He's not an easy guy to beat by any means. I still consider him one of the top welterweights in the division. I don't think he's at his best. I believe that he may be on the decline, but he could prove me wrong. I hope I'm wrong, because I'm a big Keith Thurman fan as well. Keith Thurman's a very explosive guy. He's fought a guy like Manny Pacquiao, and if he's been in there with a guy like Manny Pacquiao, you can only get better from that experience. But I personally think this is a 50-50 fight. I think that if Keith Thurman, he fights fire with fire, I could see either guy having success. But if he gets hit with a body shot or a clean shot to the head, I think that he may get rocked by the young lion. And same with Vergil Ortiz. I think that he can't afford to get hit too many times by a guy like Keith Thurman, who has that explosive, heavy hand thump. I just think that whoever makes the first mistake is gonna be the one that pays the ultimate price for that fight. But that's what I think. I still think it's a 50-50 fight, and I don't think for some reason, I don't think it would be a decision fight. I think this would be an all-out brawl and war, and someone is definitely getting stopped in that fight. I'd like to see that fight for Vergil Ortiz before I see a Terrence Crawford or Earl Spence fight, just because it would be a big step up from Michael McKinson. We kind of want to gauge where he's at in terms of top welterweight competition. I think that a Keith Thurman fight can allow the fans and spectators to accurately gauge, at least more accurately gauge, where he's at and how he fares with the top guys in the division. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated with any intel I get. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the constant support. Hit the subscribe button. Comment down below who you have winning this fight if it does go down, Keith Thurman or Vergil Ortiz. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.